So where did we left off in the previous class?
We finished the um,
I think we had done till the properties of genetic material, right? Hmm. And we saw how DNA is better than RNA because of several other properties, and how RNA is labile depending upon the free 2' OH group that it has, right? Which is not present in DNA, and that gives DNA the extra stability. Other than that, the presence of thymine also confers DNA the extra stability. And when we compare the mutation rate of DNA and RNA, obviously RNA mutates at a faster rate. Hence, it cannot be used like a genetic material. But DNA can, because it does. It has a scope for slow mutation, but it doesn't mutate very, very quickly. Now, talking about the RNA world. Now, RNA was in fact the first genetic material because many, you can say, life processes such as metabolism, then processes at molecular level such as translation, all of these things evolved around the RNA. So it is believed that RNA is the first, it was the first genetic material. But because of its reactive nature and instability, right, it acts like a genetic material as well as it acts like a catalyst. And since it is a catalyst, it will be reactive and unstable. So DNA, then it got evolved from RNA, right? And since DNA is not a single stranded molecule, it is a double stranded molecule, and it has a complementary strand to it. Like one strand is complementary to the other, isn't it? 3' to 5', 5' to 3'. Because of these two properties, DNA resists any kind of changes, meaning it doesn't let any change impact on it. Is it clear? Hmm. Then comes the replication of DNA. Now, you know that Watson and Crick, they gave the helical model of the DNA molecule, right? Apart from that, they also told us how possibly the replication of DNA takes place. So if you want to put a term as to which kind of DNA replication happens, so our DNA replication is semi-conservative in nature. Semi-conservative means whenever one strand of DNA undergoes the process of replication, okay, the strand uncoils. It sort of separates from each other, not completely, that part which is undergoing replication. And then each of these strands synthesize a new DNA anti-parallel to it. So once we talk about the finally synthesized DNA, so it is semi-conservative in the nature that it has one parental DNA strand and one new DNA strand. Since it has one from the parent, one new, that is why we call it as semi-conservative nature. Okay. Now, the proof of this particular semi-conservative nature of DNA replication, it was given by Messelson and Stahl. Right? They actually grew, or you can say they put the DNA in, like one was the heavier isotope of nitrogen and one was the lighter isotope of nitrogen. And then they saw basically the whole entire process as to how, yes, why are you smiling?
no, it will come as like two things,
Hybrid.
right? Like
Huh,
yeah, hybrid. So it will
huh.
be like 15, 14, 15, 14, two of them, and then like one will be two like the exact copies of parents, I think, or new. Wait,
Hmm.
I think yeah, it will be I think 15, 15 only like that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And since we saw the hybrid one, the hybrid bands come along, that proved that the DNA was semi-conservative in nature. The theory
Yeah.
was proved. Same thing was also proved by Taylor and his colleagues in the year 1958 by experimenting on Vicia faba, meaning in the plant. Clear?
So there were other scientists also who did the same thing and they also found out the same thing, but at different
Yes,
time. Okay.
yes. And even on different species, different organisms found the
Uh-huh.
same thing. Now talking about the different types of RNA that are there. So there is mRNA, rRNA, tRNA, and there are many more RNA also. miRNA, siRNA,
CRNA. Okay.
hnRNA. Okay, there are many, many more. Okay,
Uh,
but these are the ones that are there in your syllabus. The M stands for messenger, the R stands for ribosomal, and the T stands for the transfer. Now, the first one, which is the mRNA. So, out of all of the total RNA that are there in a cell, 5% of it is the mRNA. It is the longest RNA. It is
Oh,
also
one
huh.
minute, 1 minute.
Yes,
Before I
yes.
forget, I have to leave the class at 6 o'clock. One time. Like in 1 hour. 1 hour. Is it okay?
Why?
Because to go for a meeting for some interview something, so that's why. From
Interview
school.
for what?
Uh, I'm standing for something. I'm not sure if I'll get selected, but we'll see.
What is it?
Uh, so it's
Why are you
something.
hiding? Why are you hiding?
The thing is, I'm not sure if it's like a good thing or not.
So
So
tell me, what is it? Let me also see. Interview for what? Like, are you standing for some sort of council, being a council member?
yeah,
Your school's council member?
yeah, head girl. I don't know if it's
Oh,
possible, but
so
like
why
we'll
are you hiding
see.
though?
We'll
What's there
see.
to hide? It's a good thing. It's not, how is
Yeah,
it a bad
see,
thing?
the thing is, there are 9 participants, okay?
So
And they
what?
have to remove people. So I
So
don't know
what?
if my
You'll
name will
win.
just, yeah.
It's a
See,
no-brainer.
yeah, I'm just going, my name got shortlisted anyways. Everyone's name got shortlisted that way.
Hmm.
But like, they
So
are
why
doing
do
the
you think
interview
it's a
today.
bad thing though? It's
I
not.
don't know. Like, I want to first get it, then I want to tell people, like,
Ah,
like that.
you want to be subtle. Oh my God, I didn't know that I wanted to be where I am.
Yeah.
Oh, get it. I get it. Okay, anyway, so when is it? It's to like tonight
At
at
6 p.m.
evening.
Sorry?
In the
Yeah,
evening.
yeah,
Like,
online.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
So do your best. Become a head girl.
Yes.
That'll be
Yeah.
so cool.
Inshallah, inshallah, inshallah.
Hmm. All right. So now, furthermore, so like I was saying, the mRNA, it is the longest RNA. It is also called as the template RNA. You can call it as the nuclear RNA or even the informational RNA. Do you remember central dogma? Why are you looking at me as if you've never heard the thing?
No, 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 I've heard.
Huh. So
I just
from
don't remember
DNA,
where.
the RNA was synthesized, right?
Oh yeah,
Right?
the central dogma. Yeah, the whole process of how it is
Hmm.
going
Hmm.
from DNA to
So
RNA.
which is the process that makes RNA from DNA?
Reverse transcriptase is the enzyme.
No, no. From DNA to RNA, not from RNA to DNA. DNA to RNA. It was transcription. The process is called as
Okay,
transcription.
yeah, transcription. Yeah,
So
yeah,
after the transcription of the DNA is done, the thing that is formed is an mRNA. Okay. This
yeah. That is
mRNA,
the translation, right?
no, no. The mRNA further gets translated to become a protein. So that is
Yeah,
why the mRNA is very
translation.
significant. Okay.
Like after
Because
it becomes mRNA, it goes through translation to get,
to form a protein.
yeah, form.
Okay. So it carries the genetic information provided by the DNA to the RNA, right?
Yeah.
Like ultimately from the DNA, the information gets carried to the RNA. Then comes the rRNA. Now, rRNA stands for ribosomal RNA and it comprises 80% of the total RNA count. It is smaller in terms of like size than the mRNA, but it is longer or you can say larger than the tRNA. What is its function? It performs structural and catalytical role during translation. So while we'll be studying translation, this particular RNA will be playing a structure, like it will give a structure also, and it will be a catalytic process also. So in the protein formation, this comes into play. And you know that the ribosomes that are there, the protein factories of a cell, they are synthesized of two things, rRNA and protein. When they combine together, we get the ribosome. Okay? So it is one of the, you can say, that is why it is 80% in the cell,
Oh, okay.
majority, because there are, it has to make ribosomes also. Then the last is the tRNA. So 15% of the total RNA in the cell is the tRNA, and it is the smallest size RNA. It is also called as adapter RNA. And what does it do? Its function, since the name only suggests transfer tRNA, right? T stands for transfer. So this is like important for the transferring of the amino acids. Again, during the process of translation, it will be very helpful. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, remember I said there is hnRNA also.
Correct.
This stands for heterogeneous nuclear RNA. It is a precursor of mRNA. Like when the mRNA is formed from the DNA, first hnRNA is formed and then the
Oh,
mRNA. So it's like
oh.
a pre-mRNA.
Okay, 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 like
Got
that.
it?
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There's a heterogeneous nucleus. Should I write that? Heterogeneous nuclear RNA. Got it?
Yeah. See,
Any
no,
doubts?
I just want to tell you something. See, I'm already the head of YCIS, okay, charity club, okay. I
Huh.
just want to go for head girl so that you can be more powerful and you can like go ahead with your charity club, like more, I don't know, do more things. Yeah.
That's okay. I'm not judging you. It's
No,
good.
no, no,
It's a
I'm
good
just
thing.
no, because like if I tell people, okay, they'll be like, oh, you should be focused on studies and blah 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 blah.
No,
Blah.
no, 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 definitely not. See, you're in class 12th now, right?
Yeah,
Your school life
exactly.
is
It's the
about to be
last
over.
year.
Yes.
Exactly.
You're
Yeah,
going to be done with your school. And if you're
yeah,
happy at your school, then obviously you should take part in most of the things because once it's done, it's done. But the
yeah,
things are there in colleges also. It's not that college life is like dull and dud, but the school life is something else. So
yeah,
take as much opportunities as you get, but do not cost your studies for it. That's it.
yeah.
That's
No,
all I can
that
say.
I can
Hmm.
do, but like
Like,
just
you still
in
have to keep your position. Like you came second, right? In 11th, you
yeah, yeah,
stood
yeah,
second, right? So now
yeah.
you have to go to the first place. So you
Mm.
cannot compromise that. You can't dubao my name.
No, I won't. That I
Hmm.
obviously
But
yeah.
other
See,
than that, you
yeah,
can do
that,
anything you want.
yeah. Okay.
So up until now,
The
is
teacher
everything
is
clear?
strict.
Huh?
The
What?
teacher is strict.
The
She
teacher
might
is?
cut. The teacher has been changed. She's very strict in like correcting. So,
So what?
but
If
we'll
you write
see.
all of
It's
the
not-
good things, how will she
Yeah, yeah,
cut anything? If you
yeah.
are correct, no one can cross out your thing. Tell me what is the last thing you've written?
Minute. 1 minute. Okay. Um, thanks. I last drew the diagram of the histones and all. The DNA structure.
Mm-hmm.
Thing.
So you have to write from the search for the genetic material, right?
Yeah, from here.
Okay.
Please scroll down. Scroll down. Ma'am, can you scroll down? Mm. Scary. Yeah. Can you scroll down? Scroll down. Yes, ma'am, done.